Running a business doesn't have to be, you don't have to get to Sunday evening and go, oh, I gotta go back to work. Oh, and I've got my sports massage later, so I want to do a video on it once my office is all sorted out. I want to make a little studio, but there's things I do when things are just that keep me level. Growing up, I'm 32 now, like through my 20s, my life was chaotic as hell, and I didn't know which way was up or down sometimes. I don't know if that was ADHD or just being a young man and growing up, but there are things I learned I needed to like keep me performing at my best, keeping me focused. One is a routine and sticking to it. To the gym, I do martial arts, I do therapy, and then I go to my sports massage once a week, and it does a bit of like therapy as well as doing the massage at the same time. So, you know, all that kind of like self-belief and just kind of reminding you you're doing a good job. Because sometimes, I know people are going to joke, but life is fucking hard at times, and it's good to just have someone in your corner, you know, have a massage, bring you back down to earth, especially when you run a business. It's like high level stuff sometimes, and things are going wrong, and you're just tense and stressed. More than happy to spend loads of money on going out drinking and junk food, but as soon as it comes to like inner work and health and that, people just like turn their nose up at it. So yeah, I do my martial arts, the gym, running, therapy, sports massage. I go to like a country club, which has like a sauna, cold plunge and all that. So I try and tick all those boxes as well as work my arse off. And I've found doing all those things makes me kind of stay in that good medium of performance, staying reasonably high consistently, and just being good, in a good place mentally. You know, if you don't do any of that stuff, I found, like, I tested it, so I cut it all out for like 2 weeks, did nothing, and just stayed at home, was drinking, and oh man, the difference, it definitely, like, life is hard enough, why make it harder? Make it easier. Like, choose your hard and all that. Like, look after yourselves, especially in there, like, mentally. Like, go talk to someone if you're having a bad time and all that. Like, you're not alone. And sometimes I don't know, sometimes there doesn't need to be anything wrong, and then you go to a therapist and you're just like, there's things you didn't realise, like beliefs you had that they challenge you on, and then you're like, oh my god, I've been looking at that so wrong. Oh, and another thing, like why it's important to do all that sort of stuff is, especially if you're a sole trader, like, you are your main tool of your business and your income. And if it fails, if your health fails, your shoulders give out, you know, because you're not looking after yourself, like, what do you think is going to happen in the long run? We can't burn both ends of the candle forever. Go on. Well, yeah, we can't like mistreat our bodies. We can't mistreat our bodies forever and expect to return. At some point it's got to give, and we've got to take care of ourselves, because, you know, especially if you're reliant on yourself to bring in that money, and you've built a lifestyle around your business and how much you make, as soon as you're ill or an injury or whatever, that's it, like, income stops, and that's a really scary place to be. So, something I learned the hard way. Especially if you've got big ambitions for your business, especially if you're starting out and you want to get to those next levels. As you get to the next level, it gets 10 times harder and harder, and the stress levels grow, and you have to sacrifice that old version of you to be able to handle it. Because if you don't, if you're eating poorly, you're not doing running, or, you know, you're not decompressing that mind, like, your cup's going to feel full all the time, and then when something goes wrong, it's going to push you over the edge, and it's a miserable place to be. Running a business doesn't have to be full of just, you know, you don't have to get to Sunday evening and go, oh, I gotta go back to work, you know, like, it doesn't need to be that way. Just if you look after yourself you can be ready Sunday night and like, I want to go, let's go. Bring on Monday morning, bring on that sunrise, get to the office early, have a coffee. Oh man, like it can be so good. And I've had to learn this the hard way, trust me. I know everyone's different, but this is my 2 cents, so, you know, take it or leave it.